Hello, students. Welcome to Global Strategic Communication Management. My name is Dr. Paula Powell, and I will be your instructor for this course. Welcome to the new semester. I'm excited to get things rolling. So this presentation will basically provide or act as a roadmap for you in terms of laying out the expectations for this course and for the semester. Now, global strategic communication management at the graduate level is really an introductory course. You will be able to explore all of the topics covered in your program. You will get the opportunity to examine the operations and objectives of integrated strategic communication, and you'll begin to acquaint yourself with the professions and practice of global advertising and public relations in a multicultural world. Some of the things we'll cover this semester include strategic decision making. We look at global best practices in the areas of public relations, advertising, and integrated marketing communication, otherwise known as IMC. We will also cover organizational management issues. We will look at communication problems and we'll begin to analyze those. And then we'll also look at how are we able to develop solutions in a multinational and multicultural world to address some of these communication problems and management issues. So we will be using two texts in this course. The main text will be the Kaywood text, the Strategic Public Relations and Integrated Marketing Communications Handbook. And the second text is the LAMO text, which is Pitch, Tweet, or Engage on the Street. As we go through the semester, you'll find that much of the content from the handbook for strategic public relations, the Kaywood text, it's a bit older, but it's important to this course because it really provides the foundation that is needed. And then once you get into Pitch, Tweet, or Engage on the Street, you'll find that the text the content is a lot more current, and you'll get information and best practice from people working in the field. In terms of key objectives, students will be able to identify and incorporate key advertising, public relations, and IMC principles and identify their most appropriate application in a strategic global communication context. Students will also be able to define and use general communication, management, and marketing terminology, as well as theories. Students will be able to describe some of the key organizational communication issues facing global companies and nonprofits. And stemming from that, you'll be able to develop policies and procedures for managing and implementing strategic communications across a global organization, as well as identifying those key steps in developing a global strategic communication campaign and applying them to real-world scenarios. Now that we've talked about the key objectives and the content to be covered in this course, let's talk course structure. So the course will be delivered using the learning management system Canvas. There will be 8 weekly modules. Now, even though there are only 8 modules, you're still covering 16 weeks of content, so it's important to prepare accordingly. As you go through each module, you'll recognize that there is a general topic, and from that general topic will stem several subtopics. Now, each module will open on a Monday morning at 7 a.m., and the module will end on a Sunday at 11:59 p.m. I do advise that you review the syllabus for the 2-day late work policy, as this will help many students greatly throughout the semester. In addition to this, you'll recognize that within each module, you'll have graded and ungraded assignments as well. In terms of the ungraded activities, students might be asked to explore websites, videos, and news stories about actual firms or their brands to help you to understand the material and the concepts that will be covered in this course. You might even be asked to listen to excerpts from contributing authors to your textbook, Or you might be asked to complete short quizzes or exercises that are also ungraded. Now, something to note is that some of these exercises, you will have to undertake them prior to completing that week's discussion board activity. Bear in mind that your discussion board assignments will be graded activities. Let's turn our attentions to graded assignments. Graded assignments are broken down into individual assignments and team assignments. In terms of the individual assignments, you'll have class discussion forums every week. Now, these require 3 posts from each student each week. So you'll need to complete an initial post by Wednesday night, and you'll need to respond to 2 of your pairs by Sunday night. In addition, students will have weekly reading quizzes. There are a total of 7 quizzes throughout the semester. These are open book quizzes. And the question format will be multiple choice or true or false. You can save your quizzes throughout the week and come back to them. But once you submit the quizzes, please note that you cannot return to the quizzes. These are always due on Sunday by 11:59 p.m. Finally, you'll have 4 short individual assignments. These will be due in different modules. Please see the syllabus for more details on this. And then these should be submitted to the assignment Dropbox by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. As you begin to review the syllabus, you'll notice that the short individual assignments are spread throughout the semester. In Module 2, you'll complete the targeting exercise for a brand. In Module 5, you'll assess a strategic plan. In Module 7, you will complete a personal positioning exercise. And in Module 8, you'll assess the final research project of your classmates. You'll also complete a peer evaluation, right? That is to be completed in Module 8 for the team project. So for your own team project, which you'll complete with your team members, you'll complete a peer evaluation for each member of your team. For your team activity, you will complete an industry research report on global strategic communication best practices. This will be a written report. In week 2, your team will be assigned, right? So immediately you want to start communication on your team discussion board. You need to be planning, brainstorming, and so forth. By week 3, you will pick your top 3 choices for industries and your top 2 geographic regions to research. Now you'll review industries in the K-Wood text. These can be found in chapters 31 to 46. And then you'll review the geographic regions in the Alemo text. These can be found in chapters 8 to 12. In week 4, I'll confirm with you your teams, right? And what industries or regions you will be reviewing or examining. And this is to ensure that there is no double dipping or overlap where industries and regions are concerned. You'll assign the task amongst yourselves once you know your regions and your industry. In week 5, you will outline the report and plan your charts and your graphs that will be included. In week 6, you'll prepare illustrations and references for your report. In week 7, you'll develop a rough draft and you'll start your editing. And by week 8, you'll submit the 15 to 25 page report for the class to review. Now remember that you will all be reviewing the submissions of the other teams. Now this will be due by the Wednesday of week 8. So your final written report will be due by the Wednesday of week 8. Now please see the syllabus for further details and instructions about the team activities. Now that you have an understanding about the expectations for this course, I would like to take this time to wish you all a wonderful semester. Please feel free to reach out to me should you have any questions or concerns about the course, the structure, the content, the assignments. I am here to help you succeed. Once again, my name is Dr. Paula Powell. Have a great semester.